Well,
Where my people at? Where my people at?
like, I'm gonna decrease my microphone. Hi, Caleb. Because I am chewing on a cookie. Hi, everybody. We got insomnia cookies for those who are not American. It's like a chain that's near around like college campuses. They're very good. I love them. And we kind of like I ordered them because I was craving them. I got a pint of vanilla ice cream with my cookies and had a nice little double chocolate chunk. Long story short, I'm finishing half a snickerdoodle, soon to be a quarter. So as I do that, I'm going to be.
Why are we saying okay, Roxy? I didn't think Miles was left at the bus stop today.
I actually was behind a school bus, the same school bus twice. So and it stopped at the bus stop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm loving these little banners. Yes.
Oh, where my people at?
Yeah, that's why I knew that. I lost my hope today. My car broke down. That's all I remember. I don't remember like I'm aching, but I don't think it's I'm aching.
I mean, after all of your like dodgy chiropractic appointments, I feel you would be aching.
I went yesterday, before I went to the gym to kind of like loosen up my muscles because it was shoulder day for me, and it's my shoulder that's really kind of like in a tizzy. I mean, it did not help, but like I had a good workout, so that also kind of like probably helps more. If that makes sense.
None of it makes sense.
Like I'm moving it more and was like putting it in a full range of motion without like straining it too much. I don't know. I don't think about physical therapy.
Okay. No, I said where people at, and then I completely forgot that I had said it. It left me and went into the world, and then it came back.
That's a great point. It's a good point. The good point is has it ever occurred to me that they have an incentive to make you come back for more, and that is exactly what I talked about in therapy today. So thank you, Caleb, for reminding me of that about how certain things can be addictive because the people who made them made it. Yes, I do not have any doctorate degree. I am merely usually in the presence of somebody who does. So do not take any of my advice on anything. Let alone.
Revi's not training to be a medical doctor.
No, but it's still a doctorate degree. I mean, you can be a doctor of chiropractic. I'm sorry. This has now just become the chiropractic shaming. And Caleb, you too could be a chiropractor with those qualifications. Oh my. Okay, shall we get started? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to finish this cookie. I don't want to chew more while I'm talking about languages. Yay! I know, I'm so excited. I also have at my desk. Crazy.
You know what I have?
We got twinsies. My favorite wrist.
My one looks used.
Yeah, that's Jesse book.
And I have a message from Jesse in mine.
Oh my days, you have a person and always to copy. David and Jesse, hello. I'm recognizing you as people.
As people.
Oh God, I had a question. I was literally driving to here, and I had a question that I thought of you about.
And
I don't remember what it was.
I put my sticker in as well.
It was very cute, and we are also loving the setup too. I feel like we are the ticker alone is making it very official. Who do I not recognize as people? Those who mask themselves and murder people in my community.
Mm-hmm. So if they're not in your community, you don't care.
Well, no, I do care, but I especially care about that. I was going to say something and like post like a little link if you can like donate to like a cause or like some sort of like, let's like call your senators, but they're not going to do anything. But like, America's a weird place, y'all, and I want to make at least like some like lasting impression before I say goodbye. So, do something.
You don't mean die, you mean leave.
I definitely don't mean die. I am okay. My mental health is fine. I'm saying it right here. Yeah, America has a problem. Bum, 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 bum.
Your camera like flopping and dropping. I don't think that's the real word for it.
No, it hit my knee hit my desk.
Yeah, it really added to the effect.
Perfect
is what I'll say.
But we are doing at least 10 an aspect today. Mood we'll see, but definitely at least 10 an aspect.
At least.
We had a little poll that some of you voted on. Thank you for doing that. And it was about kind of how we would introduce kind of tense and aspect together. Dang, Jonathan, please don't unfollow. Oh,
without Jonathan, I don't know.
Jonathan, who are we? Oh, here we go. I don't think this is what we wanted.
I always forget which one is what we like. I feel like this one is better, but it requires more strategic positioning.
Yeah. We need to get like oh my gosh, where are you getting the wordness? How do I describe it? We were going to we had three options. One was tense would be marked on verbs, and aspect would be marked through adverbs. That was not received well. Nobody voted for that option. So it was really down to the other two, which was aspect marked on verbs and tense done through adverbs, or a tense aspect fusion. So in the long run, they were effectively tied. So by like, I checked this morning, it was 5 votes each. I did not vote through my like little like personal Patreon account, like not the Booba one. So I don't know if you did, Jake, but I definitely did. But
I voted.
I also voted.
I had a few issues with a zone. That's a weird way to say. Anyway.
Okay.
Oop. So I'm sorry about the internet connection. Oh. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say to Jonathan that the side one doesn't actually get sidebar is the issue. Although I can do that.
That is true. Yeah. Which also means that if that table of contents is gone, we can also zoom in more. But what I will say is that
no, but I need to like. It's better for me to find stuff scrolling on this.
No, and I want because Yes.
Oh, I hope everyone likes the
Yes, shout out to this really amateur niche caller called Davide Petersonia. He gave the idea behind adding color to the table, so thank you for that. It's very kind.
the originator of the concept of
I was the originator of the concept. We invented the language. But long story short, I don't know. Did we vote in the same way?
aspect.
I voted for Advent as well.
Mm-hmm.
And why I did is because when I read the options, the aspect option gave us a direction to go in, and I liked that. Okay, so first off, we have at least you have the right number of vowels, which we love this kind of like I call it like the tetrahedral distribution because they kind of like the e, u, and the ah like or like the three pyramid the base triangle, and then the is the top triangle. And then Jonathan has something baking in the oven, so we are so excited.
Um, I thought like in terms of frequencies, that was more true with like
Yes, in terms of frequencies, you are correct. It's like a rhoticized thing. I learned that from Dr. Jeff Lindsay.
Oh,
No, that's bad news, Caleb. This is bad news. We love jury duty. I have been clamoring to get jury duty this whole entire like 31 years of my existence. I have not yet. Ugh. I'm mad. Everybody gets jury duty. I want to be in 12 Angry Men. Is that too much to ask
wait.
for?
David's saying the right number of vowels.
Yeah, there's 4. It's a good number. It's a great number of vowels.
No, but David's talking about this. But there's only 2.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah, you're right. Hey.
I know that carrot is carrot the actual name? It is, isn't it? But I'm also imagining someone using carrot instead of correct.
What's a Charon then? Or am I making something up?
Karen is on top, I think.
Ah,
Carrot.
carrot. That's how
you.
you spell it. Yeah. In this. Oh, thank you, George. Carrot and then Charon. As a carrot symbol. Thank you, Christian. In this language, the verb is marked solely for aspect. However, tense distinctions can be made through the use of temporal adverbs.
I can't believe we still have long in here again.
I mean, I did make the document, so
This is why you don't get Miles to make the document.
Yeah, it's definitely temporal.
Yeah, I say temporal.
Like your temporal lobe. No, David, that carrot spelled differently as well. That's CARAT. Or a K if you're fancy.
I feel like losing the vowel, like the O in temporal, is probably more usual in the UK than in the US, though.
Yes.
So what does this stand for?
Afkmern.
Oh no.
All
I
you
worked it out. I worked it out.
temporal. I can see that as well. Um,
Mhm.
I did have a thought. Oh, do you know the song 24 Karat Magic by Bruno Mars?
I'm glad that we have this like ticket at the bottom. I feel like it's telling
It's a
me
great reminder.
why are we
Oh,
going on this tangent.
girl, I wrote a sentence. Excuse you. Anyway, the
Oh,
song
okay. Who's doing community and who's doing the work today?
I'm doing. Okay, so I want to get one thing out before. Hold on, let me get my thought first. So, A is that before we knew the lyrics of 24 karat magic, I keep forgetting that I almost up there. I keep wanting to say 24 magic carrots because it sounds funnier and it sounds better. There's 24 magic carrots in the air. It's very cute. The second thing is I have an idea for some temporal adverbs that we could kind of be thinking about in the long term in terms of descendants. We could have like that day, that night, and then kind of like a general present and general past as well,
Mm-hmm.
and or future as well. But I'm kind of thinking of like that day stage, if that makes sense, like that hodiernal sort of tense that we could kind of get here. It is said that there are more than 24 magic carrots, indeed. Okay. I will do community and I will let you type.
Okay.
And I have my pen and paper to write down my ideas and interject them as I need.
Also, no, you can't say solely
Okay.
because it's also. I
Oh,
mean,
I
I
get.
will say, Jesse's How to Create a Language is an amazing resource. It does have me like completely questioning rather than marking whether we should be talking about flagging and indexing. But I feel like flagging and indexing is the sort of thing where it's probably better, but maybe not for us.
Yeah, at least a not yet thing. I do
Mm.
see the merit in it, especially with like indexing to me makes sense in terms of like a concept. But marking is fine for now. But what aspects do we think we should have? People, aspects.
No, we're
Oh,
not doing this.
what are we doing?
We're doing perfect, imperfect, surely.
Oh, just that?
Okay, hear me out.
Well, okay.
I think that, first of all, this is optional. So it's not really just that. It's that there would be your effectively unmarked,
Mm-hmm.
which we can decide the scope of that. And then a perfective and an imperfective, only because when I think we did something similar in Nasi Bommel,
Mm-hmm.
and we had like a bit of fun trying to come up with stuff, but we ended up making morphology that basically we never use.
Funky, yeah. And this will
Uh,
get used a lot.
yeah.
Um, so we keep the marking more basic and maybe kind of bolster up a lot of the more specific like meanings through the adverbs or
Uh,
tenses.
I guess the thing is, I think I've just finished like the let's have a relay leg that I'm doing, and I think one of my big kind of takeaways from that was that sometimes working with fewer things does force you into more creative solutions.
Mhm.
I also, I think like I'm gonna find the Nasi Bomo document because
Yes, I'm gonna
I
move
want
you.
to like compare notes. Because the other thing is that like it's all quite similar, I want to say, in terms of like it. Like to be fair, I can't really be like, oh, it's terrible that we not terrible. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. So we ended up with a perfective, an imperfective, a frequentative, and a malefactive frequentative.
We did indeed.
But these two we end up
Never
using
using.
more as derivational than as um, strongly aspectual, I guess.
Oh, here we go.
And it may just be that we haven't written a relay in Nasi Bomo that was,
Something
well,
always bad
no, the
happens.
one you did your one, didn't you? Yeah.
I'm
How did it go for you?
I haven't done it yet.
No, you used Nasi Bomo for the YouTube relay
Oh
last year.
yeah, I did. I don't remember using those. Oh, it was fine. It just made everything really choppy.
Choppy,
Mhm.
like,
In terms of like the cloth chaining, that was a main issue. Was
mm,
everything had to be kind of like always linking back to which subjects and such, and that was kind of where the fun was at. But also like it did like I don't remember using much of these,
mhm.
but
I think that some of the other choices limited how useful these would be.
mhm. Hey, I mean sometimes that happens, and that's um in post apocalyptic Nazi Bomo, they might lose those.
I don't want to think about post-apocalyptic Nazi.
I'm gonna highlight
um,
so it says. I like to establish some inflections early and try not to add new ones as I build constructions. I think that's very fair. I think that speaks to kind of like establishing your clear goals early on and adhering to them. So yeah,
I'm
that's good.
I'm kind of. Is this like a Wolves thing to ask?
In terms of
Uh, okay, so I'm looking at this. One thing that's kind of awkward is the we already had that vote on whether there would be a obligatory auxiliary verb that conveys some amount of information.
I remember this.
Um, so there is. I'm just. Shall I just share Wikipedia? Why not?
Could do, yeah.
I will zoom in as well.
I am remembering.
Um, okay. Is this good for people? It's fine. Um, so there is, I guess, one decision that like probably we want to make now is there may well be other options, but there is this aorist one, which I know it's not really what it means, but uh, to me, it kind of implies this kind of uh, the unmarked is simple past, right? And then you mark for everything else.
Mm.
Although not having studied very much Greek, I can't confirm or deny if
I
that
will
is.
say that in how to create a language, there is a distinction made between the perfective and the aorist, where, and I quote, often with implied relevance between the two for the perfective, and without any implied relevance to say a point of reference for the aorist.
Oh no, no, but I didn't say that it was the perfective, did I? I just said it was a past action.
Oh, maybe I thought you were. It was as it was like listed, and with all of those other ones.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
This is it's saying that in Greek, like this is also where that things
Oh, I see. Yeah.
have names that are not always the same as what they are called in, like, I don't know if Greek is in here. I can't see it.
I know that I'm not going to pronounce that word correctly, regardless, because there's an A next to an O and an R. So that's the thing that you want to get just completely like swallowed up. That's like arst, and that's not a word. But go down to where you like. Well, what is your motivations?
Wait, when you say that, which that do you mean?
Aorist.
I I yeah, it looks like it should be aorist or aorist. That those are RP. Whereas those vowels have like changed in standard Southern British, I think. Um, and so like I guess that the thing that I usually see would be you add a like a glide, which make it
Aorist.
aorist.
Aorist. Aorist. Where's Aaron?
I don't know.
I don't know. Wow. Abandoned. Um,
Oh, it means unbounded.
that does make sense. It's unbounded to the situation. Oh, that yes, probably rolling as well. Um,
Okay, I think that like I'm not seeing more things that are inspiring me to do other things, is what I will say.
yes, I'm also not.
Um, do you want to do like a little poll, or do you want to like make a choice?
I want to make a choice. I think the only actually here's the poll I think we could do is depending
Yeah,
on
you
which.
know I'm in the YouTube poll, right?
I do know you mean a YouTube poll. Don't worry. But um, which one, the perfective or the imperfective, becomes the marked one? I think that could be interesting. That's a little cute poll.
Mm,
Can anybody else hear the vacuuming happening?
yeah.
Okay, great.
I'm trying to like weigh it all up, which I'm sure makes thrilling YouTube content. Um, me with my cup of chamomile tea, just like,
Hmm.
hmm,
Hmm. Hmm.
hmm.
Hmm.
Like, because when you use similar things in Mandarin, like your because it's analytic, um, or and like, do I need to like add a quantifier? very strongly, but not absolutely. Anyway, more analytic than like many other languages.
Yes, very much so.
You have this situation where you can, like, there would be an option where not having something there would be it's the damn zero morpheme bullshit, you know?
Yes.
Like the unmarked form, there is one where the unmarked form is its own thing, and there is one where the unmarked form takes on one of those, and then the other one is like effective, or because in my head, like if we marked imperfective, then it's kind of like continuous. If we mark perfective, then I guess it's kind of like, for me, I'm having a very hard time actually expressing what I'm thinking of. I think because we've
Are you saying that the unmarked form doesn't have to map onto a given aspect?
Say that again.
Yeah, the unmarked form of the verb doesn't have to take inherently any aspect.
Well, I don't know if that's possible.
I don't know if it's possible either. I'm just trying to figure out what you're saying.
Okay. This came up. I hope Jesse doesn't mind me saying it. With Jesse was like asking a few people, and I was one of them. How would you say the woman drinks tea in Mandarin? And you have like two big issues. So you have the fact that there is no definiteness distinction or plural distinction, which means that woman is the same as women in general, is the same as a woman, which then means drinks is sometimes equivalent to just drink in a general sense. And so this to us implies the simple present. I mean, it doesn't just imply it, that is what we use it for.
Yeah.
But in Mandarin, the simplest version of this ended up meaning something like women drink tea. And it's, I know this isn't what the aorist is strictly used for, but it's the impression, my mental impression of it, which I now know is wrong, was that it's like aorist is used to provide general truths about the world.
That's how I always understood it. The world, yeah.
And then, like, I don't know where exactly I was reading it, but just like, oh, it's like the unmarked form. It's just the unmarked form. It's like another kind of unmarked form. Like if you say that like drink is the bare form in English, then you would say that the unmarked is like this present tense. Whereas, is gnomic. There's also gnomic, isn't there?
There's the gnomic. That is more like the general truth of the world, where it kind of just is the state of things.
I think it's gnomic and aorist is what I confused.
Sorry, how did it? Get my body all adjusted.
Okay.
I gotta pull at least like halfway ready to send. Just like what is the state of the unmarked form, perfective aspect, imperfective aspect, anything else that we need to add to that? I think that's enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The female is defined by tea drinking. No, girl, I don't need another option. I need two options. Start the poll. There. Go verb pippers. Vert in the poo. And then we get to figure out what our grammaticalization for either of the aspect could be. I love this. Wait, love this. Fun.
Oh, you're not doing as zero.
What?
You haven't got one where the unmarked isn't either of them.
Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. And pull.
Well, no, it's obvious that perfective is the preference of those two. So we'll do the runoff, which is 0 is like, we'll call it gnomic for now.
Okay. Okay, so what does the poll mean? The poll mean is that whatever option that you vote for, that is what the unmarked verb will encode.
I have to say, after like last, so Edgar's doing these like patron only streams where, well, they're not patron only strictly now, but anyway, stream basically like Edgar's reading a Guarani grammar, and I'm like, I guess I don't. If someone else knew more about Guarani, then they would have said something by now.
That is true. That is very true.
I'll say that much.
Welcome to my life, Jonathan.
But
okay.
Wait, where was I going with this?
I don't know. People are really into this mimic.
I had I feel like an issue is the wrong word, because I think that tone is very difficult to get in that kind of interaction. But like I was commenting the way I usually comment for like Langtime Studios. But because Edgar's reading this grammar by himself, it's very difficult to have someone checking comments at the same time as doing something else. And so I was commenting stuff with basically like not enough context. And then Edgar was going back and being like, Jake, thank you for engaging, but I have no clue what you were saying yes to.
So also, I know that we technically don't have that problem, but if you could please include all the context that you have in your message with the character limit, that'd be lovely. Jonathan also says unmarked gnomic just feels very English to them. I understand where that is coming from.
I don't know how English it feels to me, though, is I guess what I will say. Like, because the other thing is it's not present tense. because there's no tense on it. Which means that like it's kind of looks like some aspects of how it works in English. But yeah.
I'll be acting all the time like a bar now. But I think it's a good spot. But I don't want to say like adds like nothing. Cause it does add like, because the general truths and states of it doesn't add any information about like the relevance of the situation to another. You know what I mean?
Say that again?
The gnomic just argues that whatever is being stated doesn't have like really any relevance to the given situation. It just is the case. It is an understood like aspect. Yeah, yes, okay. Which provides information which I don't know how to say that phrases, which provides no additional information about the relevance of the action onto the greater scheme of the sentence, of the point of reference. In order to add such new context, the verb must be marked explicitly perfective and imperfective.
It just means, as long as we keep these short, that we will actually have to use them.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Rather than doing everything in this kind of... Is this what we ended up with? I guess we... In this, we say we distinguish three aspects, but we just never mention what if you don't mark something, what the aspectual understanding of it is.
Yeah.
Which I think that we understand it to be habitual is kind of where like, no, because the habitual is kind of like the frequentative, although not the same.
Yeah. I'm kind of saying that like it almost gets used in like not a narrative discourse, but kind of like the first utterance is like could be like something in like the unmarked gnomic, and then to show that it's related and in the past the perspective is used to kind of be like, hey, this point is kind of has some relevance to like these tea drinkers.
In
like the women drink tea gnomic. The tea was grown in Yunnan perfective.
But are you saying that as a follow-on?
Yes.
That's not how I understand gnomic to work.
Okay.
Like, because if you say women drink tea is gnomic, it's that essentially, like, as David was saying, you define womanhood with
by
the fact that they drink tea.
Yeah.
Whereas if you say women, what would happen is that...
What is a woman, Jake? What is a woman? This is satire. Satire. Okay, but go ahead. No, I know what you mean. I had a
A
chance.
woman is who we dream of as women.
Yeah, thank you, David. A woman is someone who drinks tea. Amazing.
I'm very glad that we suddenly have many more women in the conlanging space.
Overnight, we've grown. Overnight, we've multiplied in the women population.
Not a woman. Woman.
What's the one where they rearrange the thing as lesbian and it's very funny? No. They rearrange the lesbian flag and they make all the little anagrams out of lesbian. Very cute, very funny. I know how I was going.
You found out how to make the banners.
I did find out how to make the banners. I'm not that bad with technology. But okay, we got perfect. We got sidetracked, derailed. Anyway, you were saying how that's not how you understand what gnomic is, as not in terms of some like narrative sort of deal. So
no, because you're mixing up something that is effectively like timeless.
Yes.
With something that is just simply unmarked.
Yes.
Whereas I tend to use the description that you see. I know it originally from like the how to talk about tense in Mayan video that I feel like I always end up recommending.
It is very good. It is very helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would set something up. And the other thing is that remember you can also use like now and then and so now is effectively your present
marker.
Your present adverb, right?
Oh, okay. I'm seeing where we're going. Because now it's kind of like, what is the difference between like now? Let me find something we can actually like use. Oh, the person is sweeping. That's cute. Okay, so now the person is sleeping. Versus now the person sleeps. Now the person slept? Okay.
Oh yeah, it's not the same thing. I would and you can say also like now the person was But this is a function of how broad this now
could actually be,
is used in English.
Oh, this is so frustrating.
Because like it means both at the present time, and you can use it to introduce a point, and you can use it as different from the immediate past, and you can use it as the time reached in a narration.
We need like to draw our timelines.
So this is where like using English equivalents isn't always gonna help.
Essentially, what I'm trying to get at is like to make the minimal pair of like the gnomic and the perfective, so it helps us understand going forward how to treat each two. And maybe that's something that we let the source of that the perfective guy.
Well, so
And Jonathan
and
said
like
they had posted something in the Schlabskirt. Go away, Tate. I got a spam call for no reason.
I feel like you've had quite a few.
Me? Yeah, I always do.
So I rather than like doing it in
Oh,
English, so we have third person singular. I've seen Karis. I'm doing another relay after my last relay, and Karis doesn't use a dot here. And I feel like it makes sense. But I also feel like I guess it's because the thing I don't know either way. Anyway, the dot is my how I usually end up doing it, I think. Anyway, so we have a slut because we're template grammaring.
Yes, we are. I don't want to incorporate now anytime soon. Right now. Oh, this is not a zero morpheme, by the way. This is an empty template. Very different.
And then do you want to? Do these people drink tea? They could very well drink tea.
Yes, these people must drink tea, which also means that these people are all women.
Honestly, like
Honestly, it would be so cunty to be like, what if? Because like, note that all like women can like parthenogenesis, and the myth could be that these people are just like budding off from each other, like the primordial queen bee woman.
I'll be honest, when I hear parthenogenesis, I imagine someone building the Parthenon. Do you mean like
Yes.
reproduce?
That is what parthenogenesis is, right? Am I misunderstanding what it is? Or I just use big word. Parthenogenesis.
No dot is standard. I see. I think that I use the dot in. I don't know.
Oh, Parthenos means virgin in Greek. Did you know that?
Yeah. No.
So the Parthenon is a big virgin.
I hate they feed you that.
But yes, these people must drink tea. We have no word for tea. We have no word for drink.
Well, we can. Tea is an odd one.
Do we have? Yeah.
Like I feel like making a word for tea ends up with so many. Like
We can have. Well, here's the thing: we can have the people. The person eats the persimmon. The question is, what gender would those people be by eating the persimmon? Well,
non-binary. If you eat
Caleb gender.
you're automatically non-binary.
Yes. So if you eat persimmons, you're a non-binary person.
The activists go to the schools with persimmons
and film at the children
and feed them to the children.
I'm so gonna. Wait, wait. It's a persimmon, right? Wait, persimmon. Now I'm questioning my whole entire content of the English language.
I think. Okay, looking at Wiktionary, they say that the southern, like what I would say is probably more RP, would be Oh, I feel like I have been saying persimmon. No, I've been saying persimmon, haven't I? So apparently in Australia, it's
persimmon.
persimmon. No, that was we like very very bad like scouse.
Oh, okay. So you want to hear something that I'm very angry about? I tried to ask Remy, where's the best chicken in the kind of Coke, and he didn't know where it was. I was very mad. He didn't
I feel
understand.
like I feel like
Go ahead.
the impression that I get is that Remy like Remy does linguistics from like a very different space than we do.
No, yes.
I I end up feeling bad because I feel like we might ask things. It's like I don't know.
I know what Remy's bandwidth is in terms of like linguistics and how that overlaps. I just didn't know that they didn't know that chicken in a can of Coke is the most like scousy thing ever. Ooh, that I know. At least maybe that's why. Well, never mind. I'm gonna be quiet. Anyway, we do not have a word for to eat. Nobody's eating.
We don't have a lot of words.
Correct. So,
also remember if we're saying persimmon, it's a separate word, so we don't worry about it. That's why.
Well, this is why this is really important. So we need a first to get down to the person eats the persimmon. That is perfect. Perfect. Person, persimmon. The second thing is we need to test out our happy little causative thing. Where like we understand how our incorporated noun works. And we can kind of set up a example where we don't have a derp, 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 derp.
I think the thing is, you keep wanting to incorporate every noun.
No. I don't. Here I don't. I just want to show off that we can do it.
Well, do you want to make it the person eats fruit, which is what it will mean with the incorporated noun?
No, okay. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Jonathan did think there was an intentional play on the persimmon the person persimmon thing. There was not. I wish.
I'm now wondering whether the persimmon thing is something that began in like a kind of. Yeah, I was thinking this, and this time you say it. I'm not going to say normally. You say it averagely.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like I've only ever said persimmon. Although I will say that I got a bit confused about whether I was saying no. Anyway.
Yes, you are to blame for this, Caleb. Absolutely, you are.
I also feel like he would have noticed that I now need to like go back and I don't know.
Do you add spaces?
Yeah.
Why don't you just tab?
No, because it was easy.
Oh. Person.
Ini.
And then person is Shamu because I want it to be like the whale.
And
P.
It was P. Yeah.
Hi, Danielle. Now, Danielle, you came at a opportune time because we do not have a word for it to eat, and we need a word for it to eat. Oh my gosh, and Matthias is here as well.
Wow. Why is everybody here?
Everybody is here, and it's time to create a word for it to eat. So I'm going to Actually, I'm gonna go down to our sparkle zone because we know that the word for to eat must be from here.
I will say, I feel like Sparkle Zone is usually quite long. I
Yeah,
will say.
I will say the short forms I'm not liking for to eat. So I am going to scroll up here.
You're not liking a short form for to eat?
I'm sorry, I'm not liking the short forms in the sparkle zone
Oh.
for words for to eat.
Oh, hello, babe.
Hi, Bib. Welcome. Bib. Is my understanding of parthenogenesis correct? Where it's like an asexual reproduction through female like reptiles. I hope that was at least some semblance of made sense. Our syllable structure is a little bit funky chunky. So any of these can behave as the onset. Any of these cannot behave as the coda. Actually, if it is, yes. However, if it is a cluster, we have our proximate and obtruent or nasal or a nasal and a plosive. I don't think What do you think? No. I was going to say kump.
Oh.
Kumpf.
What am I
Well,
supposed to
it
be
can't
looking
be kumpf. It can't be kumpf. It can be kump. Oh.
What am I looking at, Miles?
Oh, I'm sorry. We're at the phonology table. Oh, okay. Well, it's not okay. Interesting. I guess that does make sense. Thank you, Bib. Any of these happy hunky-dory consonants, yeah, I'm here. Hi. Can be a coda or an onset, but any of the coda clusters must be a proximate or a nasal and a stop, or just a nasal stop cluster as well. And I said the form kumpf, K-U-M-P, kumpf, kump, kump, then kumpf. Do you like kumpf for eat, Jake?
No.
No.
If only because it's probably English on my brain, but all of the words that end in MF that aren't ones that I created with my accent, like month. Like the word bump is not a good word.
What is bump? Like bump?
I think it's
not B-U-M-P is bump.
B-U-M-F.
What is B-U-M-F?
Bump.
What is a like, bump?
It's like useless papers or useless documentation.
What the hell is bump? Okay, Miss, I'm not the only one. I've never ever heard of bump in my life. It sounds like like a slur. I mean, it's for useless material. You're calling the material a slur from bump fodder.
Yeah, and it's also used for toilet paper.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Bump fodder used for toilet paper because it's okay. We need a word for to eat because I don't want to go on a tangent of why I hate toilet paper.
You hate toilet paper?
Yes, I don't like toilet paper.
Do you have a bidet?
Yes, like a normal ass person.
Bidet. Bidet? Bidet.
A bidet. I don't know, but the bidet works wonders. I'm gonna not say too much either because we just got something too. Oh, you bumped. You stalled.
Oh, bidet. Bidet is the standard English, like UK. Bidet is American.
Oh,
wait, it originally meant pony? And because the modern sense derives from an analogy with the straddling of a bidet and the straddling of a small horse.
No. Yeah. Already sold.
I had no idea.
The word for to eat has been made. Where do we put it?
What is it?
I gotta find a place to put it at. Okay. To eat is nyam.
Nyalm.
Nyam. That makes me sound like I'm Yoshi. Nyam. Nyam. Oh, wait, hold on. Nyalm? Nyam? Nyalm. No.
It was not nyalm.
Howdy, nyalm. No, it's not nyalm. I agree.
I wasn't going southern. I was.
Howdy, nyalm. Oh, I went southern. Oh, like Arthur car. Nyam.
I don't.
Nyam.
It's French, so why would you not have it stressed final? Because the E in bidet sounds like a stressed I. So we say bidet rather than
Bidet.
bidet.
Well, I mean, I did make it close to mi pan su sum sum yum yum yum. So.
Yum, yum, yum.
Oh, there we go. Parthenogenesis is in fact a form of asexual reproduction. So I was, in some semblance, understood correctly. So go me and my high school biology education. Love that.
I do not think that you can't not hear the difference between the E and I.
Okay.
I guess it's also like lieutenant. I've really been skimping on my doing things duties. Hasn't been yet into it.
I don't know. I'm trying to think what's kind of just like to me it's just the person is a person and it's just this general thing that happens, like someone at a coffee shop and they're just eating a persimmon.
So I feel like in English you do that by saying the person eats persimmon.
That's true too. And we don't have anything to worry about that. Did I copy this? Oh, I did. I'm gonna do this one tab over because it looks nicer to have a little more. This can go away. You can go away. What coffee shop has persimmons? I don't know.
I feel like Gales is the sort of place that could have a persimmon. Have you been to a Gales?
I've not been to a Gales.
I feel like you left London before the Gales were established.
Is the Gales kind of like the American version of Blank Street, where they just popped up everywhere randomly one day, and now every city has them?
When you say American version of Blank Street, do you mean British version of Blank Street? Or
I did. Sorry, I did. I'm sorry.
Because we do have Blank Street coffee here.
No. Go ahead, but I had not had Gales. What is Gales?
Oh, Blank Street is originally American though.
Okay.
From Williamsburg. I feel like I can understand more about references to Williamsburg from that fact than I've ever understood about Williamsburg before.
Have you been to Williamsburg, Brooklyn before? And no, I was in Williamsburg, Brooklyn in 2015, and it was hell. Tethys, hello.
Hello.
The amount of hipsters in that little neighborhood I couldn't believe it. There was flannel and beanies and septum piercings everywhere. Couldn't believe it. People carrying portable vinyl players. Oh.
Yeah.
And
The thing with this, Caleb, is that you could put so many words in the asterisk, and it would be correct.
Yeah, Jonathan, that's also
Oh, that's the other thing I know it from. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad Tethys likes persimmons.
I also like. I never
I'm
actually.
glad you do, because you wouldn't be a woman if you were not eating the persimmons
Or drinking tea.
or drinking the tea.
Yes, definitely very, very discreet from that hipster crowd. Yes, Glasgow has more Gregs than London. Because we are ?
It's become a thing.
It's a thing with taste. I think now would be a great time. Do I have it on my computer? Yeah, Tessa is calling you out for a persimmon too.
Me out? Or you?
She says Jake, comma, so I don't think that's to me.
I'm in a very Australian time of my life.
Oh, I probably started it. Oh, I do. Wait, I do have the World Lexicon. I definitely have the World Lexicon of Grammaticalization on my computer. Now I'm opening up. Apparently, I've been assigned by gender because I drink tea and hate persimmons. Oh, wait. Speaking of bi, I finished Heated Rivalry, and people know this, and I want to talk about it. It was so good.
I will say, Mayush,
me
is no, okay, no. This one is perfective. But is the standard understanding going to be?
You fought them, no? Shouldn't it be the person eats, or a person has eaten? Just
well,
okay.
Is this going to be eating or
well,
was eating or?
Correct. It will be both, depending on what adverb we add with it.
But what would the I guess my question is, what would the unmarked assumed tense be?
Present.
Present? Okay.
Yeah, I would say present.
Is it worth calling it well, I guess imperfective and continuous are not the same, but
yeah.
These circles overlap.
I'm going to say nothing. I'm going to groan. I'm going to say that Connor's story haunts my dreams in every single sense of the word. But I do think that, yeah, a default present tense. We do need to talk about like diaphonic soon too, because muknyam is very difficult. But like that is we do.
What's that hard about muknyam?
Muknyam.
I don't think that the consonant harmony would change muknyam anyway.
No, it wouldn't. Muknyam kalipisham.
Anyway, we need two things.
Okay, we need two things.
Do you want to just get the generator up again?
I have the generator up again. I already have it up.
Okay.
Hi, Juno. What are you looking for? What sort of form are you looking for? Like one or two syllables, kind of.
One.
1, 2, 3. Peter, Paul, and Mary. Getting down with 3G. Everybody loves me. 1, 2.
Thank you,
1,
Tethys.
2, 3, 2.
Thank you.
Yes. This is a very endearing way to say this, Tethys, but I knew out of all people you would be the one who would be fine with this. Matthias, I'm surprised by you.
It's because the uvula is so far away.
I have pasted some forms here, Jake, on where it says the person is eating the persimmon. Now, of course, any of our vowel initial forms could be consonant initial through a nominal fee.
A fee?
Yes, you must pay the toll to add a consonant. You know how like in never mind. I just did not think that was your photo aesthetic, so I'm call me surprised.
What? Magnum?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I just didn't find the place that was probably, I don't know. Maybe I just assumed, but a nominal fee.
Why not a verbal fee?
I don't know. A nominal fee is like money. The only reason why I say that is because it's from the South Park Scientology episode. So, but you got a consonant. Any of those finals look. I do like Lu.
What am I supposed to be looking at? Okay.
Right here. The one that starts with Alch.
Oh, I love Alt.
Okay, then Alch it already is.
So, no, well, we'll need two, won't we? Or have you already picked one?
No, I haven't. I don't pick Lu.
I thought you said lube for a second.
Lube! I love you!
That's like, wow.
Lube. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, lube you. Oh, it's Russian.
Okay, which one is more... Wait, is Alch even valid?
Because we treat that as an obstruent. That's our palatal stop.
No, I think you have an old... Oh, sorry. I think you have an old version of the code because now it would be required to be Alch.
Oh, never mind then. So I now especially like how we have a final and initial vowel. What's it called? I like these forms in tandem with each other. Yes.
In pairingness. Perfilty. What are the French and German words for viola?
I think viola is one of them. I would assume so.
Viola?
Oh, viola and fiddle. Das fiddle.
The French is violon alto.
Oh.
Well, the thing is, I know if you say it, you'll say it all Canadianly.
Now I gotta look. I don't want to say it that Canadian. Viola.
I meant the French word.
Well, hold on. I gotta get to the French area. I gotta go to
Also,
English.
you say viola and not viola?
Yeah, a viola. Violon alto. So it's like an alto violin.
I guess so.
Yeah,
and then the German, there's... Oh my god! Why did no one talk about having a Bratsch girl summer?
Bratsche. My gosh. Bratsche.
to me, there's not a difference, or
Mm.
at least I don't say one.
I
It's
will
probably
say, yeah, violin means little vowel, but also violon also means both a violin and a violinist.
violin.
Violin,
Violin. Does that rhyme with like bowling for you?
ballin,
Okay, no.
no, violin. Violin and violent sound the same, but that might be just because it's a similar like syllable structure. Vi- violin and violent.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Which one of these is going to be imperfective? I don't mind either of them.
I feel like the double glottal stop thing is giving me pause.
Okay.
Do you want YouTube poll? YouTube poll. Maybe we
YouTube
do
poll,
a
YouTube
YouTube
poll.
poll.
Jonathan. Juno worked with a guy who said it.
Actually, I'm gonna just like.
Do I have family further south? Well, no, I'm not from Pittsburgh. I'm from Youngstown, Ohio, so I'm like hour outside of Pittsburgh. But I don't have family further south. But I have lived the furthest south of my family, if that makes sense. Viling.
South.
South.
Well, the thing is, like, I think as soon as I think about Essex, I think like there's, I think it's more the Cockney accent, which makes South soft.
Mm.
Although saying it, I'm like, Like, I don't think the vowels are quite right. Anyway, I'm trying to imagine Matisse and Juno like working
I will say also
together on something like
that would be
in real
great.
life. In my head, there was something about like a record shop somewhere, and then I looked and there wasn't any.
Oh. I'm so excited to be like near good record shops in a very long while. But two things: a the option that is winning looks like a Klingon romanization for the letter H. Lul Lul.
It's not. It was an approximation. It was a slip of judgment. All but one of us.
Yeah, everybody's feeling H.
Okay.
I'm gonna call it H because it looks like H written down.
It's because they were intrigued by my doubly long apical thingy.
Don't say everybody. I'm sorry. I did not. I did know it's not everybody.
Most people.
People who drink tea voted for H.
Wow. Yes, I know that that's not true. Well, actually, no. People who drink tea did vote for H.
That we need to not patent, but we need to start making tea drinker Venn diagrams of like here's the tea drinkers.
No, wrong. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Oh no. Oh no.
No,
Oh no.
you
Oh
haven't been
no.
copying properly.
I'm not even copying. I'm just highlighting and dragging.
I haven't been highlighting properly. I know.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
And what do they mean?
What do they mean? Oh, after I just closed the World Lexicon of Grammaticalization.
Well, I'm not gonna say the only one. I think that in my head, the only one for the perfective was like finish or something. No,
There's
it's
definitely
finish
not
or it's the
imperfective.
perfect. And then you end up in like H possessive, iamative, and throw.
Oh, the perfect going to the perfective. Yeah, this is what. Yeah. No, this is not. This is not helpful whatsoever. Ooh. What happens? That's a good question. George only typically drinks Earl Grey tea hot. Like Captain John Luke Picard.
It means that George is a British woman.
Now, oh, I'm trying to understand community. What do they mean? So we have. I'm writing this down so I can like make notes. So I'm like honestly like on this dot. Oh, Danielle. Oh, have fun at your appointment if it's a good appointment. But I'm glad you were here for as long as you were. It's good to interject with people and such. So Lul is the imperfective.
Have you ever seen something described as the diva portal?
The diva portal?
Yeah.
I mean, I know a diva cup. I don't know diva portal.
Thank you for going there.
You saw my face was like, should I say it? And I said it. Okay, go ahead. But yeah, what is a diva portal now that we
It just seems to be a place that has links to free PDFs. Well, look, it's just I was looking up iamative, and there's a whole paper on them.
on divaportal.com.
It's on divaportal.org.
.com?
.org.
.org. .org.
Hey, I saw you online at divaportal.org.
Diva, I need to see this. I'm scared. I shouldn't be putting this into my computer.
It doesn't even seem that dodgy, is what I'll say.
Okay, well, it does say I got a McAfee web advisor that said website status risky. I'm gonna visit anyway. Here we go. Oh, okay, good. It says my McAfee subscription expired, and I need a girl. Hold on, I get me in. I need to be in divaportal.org. And apparently, it's not letting me.
Wow.
Okay, I'm not. Jake is making me say I'm not a robot. This is very. I don't like this. I want to click out of that because that looks sketchy as.
Okay, I'm looking at the time, and I know I don't want to overrun.
I also don't want to overrun. So I think maybe we do like a fun little. Well, no, I don't want. No, let's come up with options for people to vote for the meetings because I love you all. I love you all, but I don't want to crowdsource from you because you're just going to come up with some crazy options, and I want to like.
I feel like it would. We would. I'd say like. I'm like, well, if we gave no, I don't think it would work. I feel like if we gave the patrons option, like if you were like patrons tell us like a pair of verbs.
Yes.
And then we like put them in a public thing to vote on. I feel like it would just go kind of like
I think that would go fine as well. I think
미친 것처럼.
Yeah, maybe not. I mean, I think that would be okay. I think if people were doing words individually, I think that maybe where some like issues could be because they wouldn't necessarily be aligned. If we're if you're submitting them in pairs, then there are things about a coordination with it. I also did think like if we separated them and had like two polls, but that's already one more thing people have to engage with, and that's going to be a lot to worry about.
I think keep it simple.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Also, it's on you because I've got stuff to be doing.
Yes, you do, and I will make it.
Thank you. Okay. Well,
did you have fun? I had fun. Did you?
I feel like I got like trapped in a time whirlpool.
A time spiral or a time warp. Juno had fun, and Caleb.
I feel like you could also interpret this as like be like comment and subscribe in the sense of like is a filler word. Jeremy.
I will say that we are 2 subscribers from 400.
From 400?
Mm-hmm.
The people really like us.
Tell
really
your friends.
They
really like us. Listen.
It's still like nothing close to what Will has or what Will even had before releasing a single video.
I'm glad that we have a cute little community here that is as small and as tightly knit as it is, and that's all I can ask.
It would be a very different experience if there were lots of people there.
It would be. Well, I think we should call it.
Well, ciao, ciao.
Ciao, Bella. Ciao, bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh.